welcome everybody to Fragment 30, Guy Party Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Al. Other host over there is Matt. I don't know what side he's on. We are Guy Party Podcast. Check us out on Instagram, guy_party_pod. Check out our website, guypartypod.com. Watch our videos, listen to audio, leave a comment, or not. But whatever. I hate doing that. Get that out of the way. Anyway, what's up, Matt? How's it going? It's been a while.
It's been a bit.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
That's life.
I mean, it's life. We tried also recording last week, and we were just having technical issues, unfortunately. And then
Story of my life
came up, and just had to push it back, unfortunately. But such is life. Hopefully the technical issues are done. Fingers crossed. We'll see.
Let's hope.
You know, if you just get a PC fix.
I mean, maybe now.
Issues.
I have I'll talk about that later, but pretty much just you go ahead. How was your week?
Or me
two?
First. Okay.
Yeah, might as well go you.
All right. Oh, let me just pull up a calendar to see roughly. So,
yeah,
I guess it's been almost a week and a half. About a week and a half.
Mhm.
What have I done? A lot of work.
Give or take a week.
Red Dead 2 came out. We'll talk about that shortly. Initial impression, I'm liking it. I can get lost in that world easily.
Initial impression.
Just leave it at that for right now. I picked up a Batman graphic novel that came out actually. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago it came out. And I'm actually thoroughly enjoying it. It's kind of like a standalone one. But essentially what happens is the Joker gets like quote unquote cured of his insaneness. And starts essentially showing Gotham City that like the police department is kind of corrupt a little bit, and Batman is actually doing more harm than good, and it essentially turning Batman into the villain, and Joker is becoming like the hero of the story almost.
That's interesting.
And Batman is like isn't right, like there's some scheme he's up to. We gotta figure this out. While like his sidekicks and like the whole Bat family is like, no, like he's making sense, and Batman is like, no, it doesn't. Like there's something we're not seeing here. So it might be one of the better ones I've read because it's just a very interesting take on it. You know, of kind of painting the Joker as a good guy and Batman as a bad guy. It was like an interesting twist. I think I'm about a little over halfway through right now.
Where'd you grab it at?
Barnes & Noble.
There you go.
They have a small graphic comic collection, and I usually go in. I think it's Tuesdays they put out new ones, so it's usually like Tuesday. Sometime after Tuesday in the week, I'll go in and just see what is new.
There you go. I keep getting emails from Barnes & Noble with 15% off coupon, and I'm like, do I want to buy a new book? I still have like 4 I didn't read yet.
Yeah. But I also picked up the first omnibus of Hellboy.
Oh.
I saw it there. I was like, I've seen it here for a while. The new movie is coming out next year. It's like
Wait, next year?
Yeah, there's a Hellboy movie coming out next year.
I thought it was coming out like sooner.
I think
next year could be like
2019. I think it's like early 2019, like first quarter or second quarter of 2019.
So it could be like 4 months.
5
months. Okay.
So I figured I'll start digging into that, you know, seeing what that's all about. Because I've heard good things about it. I kind of liked, from what I remember, the first movie and the second movie that came out a couple years ago with Ron Perlman. Kind of like those films.
They were good.
Yeah,
I like them.
So I'm curious to see what the comics are like. I've never heard anything bad about the comics. So
I've never heard anything about the comics.
I just know they're comics. I figure if I don't hear bad news, it can't mean they're bad.
That's true.
Right?
Touche.
And then this past weekend, I was down in West Virginia, Lyman for the weekend, which was pretty fun. Fingertips are pretty shredded right now and tender.
How cold?
It actually wasn't that cold. I think all 3 days we're down there reached like mid 50s.
It's bearable.
And when you're moving and climbing, it's not that bad. So
Yeah.
it's really the wind that's the worst part. But
Where'd you stay?
So I went down to an area called the New River Gorge, which had an outdoor climbing competition. It was the first one they've had.
Oh, nice.
And the owner of the gym I work for rented out 2 Airbnbs, one of them which me and my other coworkers stayed in.
Nice.
So we just stayed in an Airbnb. It was nice and chill. Drank beer just about every night. Got the shit.
What else do you do?
Climbing was fun. So
Did you compete actually, or did you?
I did, and I knew going in I wasn't gonna do well, but I was just more doing it because like the funds go to like just like the local area and like stuff like that. So it's like local climbing area. I don't mind throwing an extra $50 to like hey, especially when I'm not paying to stay anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like
That's your
I don't
fair
care.
to stay somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
Win-win.
But yeah, I mean, I competed. I didn't do too good, but I know I got a climb that only 2 other people were able to do, and the way I did it was apparently a grade or 2 harder in difficulty the way I did it. But I had to do it that way because I was shorter and couldn't do it the other way.
So then, how'd you do bad?
Because they take top 5 hardest climbs, and I only got like 3 climbs.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't even get enough to like fill the scorecard completely.
Gotcha. All right.
So I just didn't get enough points. But I had fun. That's all I was
You
really. I
against
was
you,
going
man.
down to have fun, climb outside.
It's you against you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
How about you?
Are you drinking a Red Bull right now?
Yeah, I am. It's been
It's
a long day.
9:30 at night.
It's been a
your time.
long fucking day. Shut up.
What, do you need to get energized to go to bed?
Maybe.
I need energy to like lay down.
Hey, I got these. I'll just knock myself out with some melatonin. All right.
That shit doesn't work.
It
I
does a
don't
little
think that
bit.
stuff
For me.
ever worked.
It
I tried to do
it's
that in
worked for me.
college.
Worked for me so far.
Well, I'm glad, dude. I'm glad. Good for you. Good thing the melatonin's working for Matt. Dude, what did I do? Besides work,
Played
got
some
Red
Red
Dead.
Dead.
Got some Red Dead.
Initial impressions, without really delving into content of the game.
My pinky's racking his thumbs right now.
So four thumbs up.
4 thumbs up. It's great, dude.
Dude.
Absolutely. We'll talk. We'll get
Having a
that's-
blast.
That's yeah.
The
We'll
world
talk.
is just so immersive.
Oh
And-
my god. Yeah. And finally moved out of that fucking apartment.
Hey.
And we are in our house. Currently at the kitchen table. Beautiful, dude. I just need some paint. The people here try to DIY too much. They're batting out of the league, punching up. But
Is it
We'll fix
more
it.
like something you would see on that subreddit DIY, but it's Y spelled WHY?
pretty much, like, so for some reason, like the walls here, you know, they're not just 90 degrees. They're curved.
All right.
Like they're a little bit rounded off. So like they would just stop halfway around the curve with one paint color and like have a shitty little line that's like it's not even straight and just start new color. Fuck that. I'm like, okay. They would like they did the ceiling here on the ceiling. They like did it. It was white originally. And they tried to do it again, but they just stopped like 4 inches from either
Well
side.
then.
So it's just like, whatever. We'll have to just redo it, but it'll be easy stuff to fix. But
Yeah.
got a basement now. I have a
Hey.
projector screen down there that I have to fucking figure out.
Hey.
I think it's like 100 and some inch, 110 maybe, I want to say, inch projector. But I got to mount it to the ceiling
Nice.
some fucking way. I don't know. But currently I have my Samsung down there, the 4K TV down there. And
Nice.
it's great. Plus it's dark. Always dark. No fucking glare on the TV screen. Anyway, besides that, nothing much, man. We moved in, we closed on the house Thursday. We started moving stuff that night, like, clothes and whatnot. And then Friday, I had 2 buddies here from work. They both have massive trucks and then one in a trailer. So we moved everything, our beds and couch and chairs,
Nice.
like 3 trips. It was great.
Nice.
So now we're in. We worked until like We woke up Saturday, worked till like 10 Friday night, loading shit in, and then like Saturday we woke up at like 7 and just fucking worked till 1 in the morning. And then we just fuck it, go to bed. And then we just did all again yesterday. And then finally at like 9 o'clock at night, I set the TV downstairs and played like maybe an hour of Red Dead before I passed out.
Nice.
But that's it, man. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Fucking done with that apartment. Thank God. Nice place, shitty neighbors.
The
But-
apartment,
Yes.
not the house.
Yeah. Oh, the place is awesome. Our neighbors have a blue healer kind of dog that we wanted to get for the past like 2 years. We're talking about, and
Nice.
we pulled up to the house and we're like, "Yeah, it's probably the house we're gonna buy." It's a sign. So
That was the sign because they had a blue
it was a
healer.
sign. It was a sign. Well, the house is also really gorgeous
Oh.
too. Too fucking big, dude.
Yeah, I guess you should buy because you like the house too.
Yeah, maybe the dog was helpful. 4 beds, 4 baths, dude.
What are you gonna do with all those baths?
Bathe in them.
But 4?
3.5.
All right.
So there's one right here by the kitchen, just like a little powder room. And then there's one in the master, one in the hallway of the master, and there's one in the basement. So I'll be using the basement one and the one upstairs in here a lot.
Nice.
So yeah.
Very nice.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I think I'm gonna put a desk. There's a basement bedroom. It's like kind of a smaller bedroom, but I might put a desk in there and set up all my stuff down there for recording and whatnot.
Nice.
So yeah, maybe make a little office area and
Do it
recording
all.
studio. Hells yeah.
Hells yeah.
That's it, man.
Nice.
You want to delve right into it?
Sure, why
You
not?
want to do some Red Dead talk?
Do we want to do Red Dead Talk?
I mean, yeah, I want to.
All right.
I have nobody else to talk to about it.
Are you still in chapter 2?
Hell no, dude. I'm like chapter 4 or something.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm still in chapter 2.
No, okay, man.
Um,
I'm in chapter 3.
Like I haven't touched too much of the missions, pretty much.
You don't need to.
But that's the thing. Well, first of all, the very beginning of the game, when you start off in the mountains, it was fucking beautiful.
Yes. However, did you feel like it was very, very slow to start?
It was a little slow to start, but I think that was partly because you're in the mountains in like 1.5 2 feet of snow. Like it was just slow.
I'll
It
give it to
felt
you.
slow to start because your character had to move slow.
That's true.
Which,
Yeah.
if your character was just able to run 10 miles per hour through the snow, it'd be like, though, that's not realistic.
Yeah.
So it's like it was a little slow to start, but like I didn't mind it. It was like very beautiful scenery and stuff.
It was like an active tutorial, pretty much.
Yeah.
You played the tutorial.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good, but it was slow. I thought it could have kicked it up a little bit faster, but whatever.
yeah. I guess kind of a slight spoiler. You've run into characters from the first Red Dead.
Almost immediately.
Pretty much immediately. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we just want to say this is going to be all spoilers? I'm trying to think of like there's things I want to talk about, but it's kind of
yeah.
spoiler-ish.
Yeah, just if you guys haven't played it yet and you don't want to be spoiled by it, I mean, we're not going to like reveal major like plot points or anything.
Yeah, because
but
I'm
we're
not
just-
that far in the game, so I can't.
Exactly. Yeah.
Um,
So if you don't want to hear anything about it, stop now.
and come back after you played it.
Yeah, yeah. Come back
About
and
that.
revisit later. So,
Yeah.
cool. So what are you gonna say?
So one, I like the beginning of the game when you go into the house, like the very first thing you do when you find that house in the blizzard, and like you run into people, and I was like, the Dutch was talking to them, and I was like, oh, these guys are pretty cool. And then I don't remember who you're with. Is it Mika you're with in the very beginning? You're with
Micah?
Micah, whatever his name is. But he lifts up a tarp and he's like, Arthur, there's bodies in this wagon.
We got a corpse here. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, and when I first happened, I was like, all right, that's a little sketchy. But
Maybe
it's
these
like,
guys aren't good.
I was like, but it's also like a blizzard going on. Maybe it's just like, someone died and just want to get them out of the house, whatever. And then it told you to pick out your gun. It's like, all right, these people probably aren't good people.
Yep.
And then like you
Well,
had
I was
that
gonna
little
play
shootout, which was cool, and had to chase the guy down in the barn, which I wanted to ask you, did you let that guy in the barn? Because the cool thing about this is they give you options in this game, which supposedly affect the game later in the story.
This is my question. This is going to be a question I was going to pose to you.
Did you let that guy live, or did you kill him?
Oh, I killed him.
I let him
killed
live.
that motherfucker. Are you playing the game as an honorable person or an
I'm
outlaw?
trying to be honorable.
I was when I turned the game on, I was gonna go through because in Red Dead 1, I played through the whole thing. I did everything. I maxed out like my honor. You know, I got the lower prices in the stores and everything. You know, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna do the same thing because you know, $18.99 money's gonna be hard to come by. It's gonna be expensive, so if I can get like any kind of discount, blah blah blah. Good. I got in the barn. I had a sawed-off shotgun. I blew his fucking head off.
All right.
It's like
I'm pretty sure I let him live.
I beat him up or whatever, and like I walked away, but I pulled my gun out and just shot him in the head. Yeah. But the way body parts get shot off in this game, I
really noticed it. Like, I haven't yet. Dude, they actually blow off. I'll have to try that tomorrow.
If you,
that's cool.
I ran into some random mission, just helping some random stranger out, and I got into a fight with the guy. He pulled a knife, and he ran toward me, and I quick drew my sawed-off shotgun and like put the shotgun under his like head, like under his neck and under his chin, and blew his fucking head off, dude.
Wow.
And he was on the ground. I was like, well, I wonder if his legs can blow off. I shot him in the kneecap. His whole leg just blew off.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. It's gory.
But you were texting me as you were playing through it, and I think I was still installing it when you were playing through like the beginning tutorial area.
Yeah.
And you run into John.
Yeah.
The main character that you play as in the first game.
Yeah.
And it explains his scars on his face, which I was very happy about. Because what was it? Wolves that attacked him?
Yeah, he got attacked by wolves
and scarred his face. Because in the first game, he has these like scars, and you can see like his hair doesn't grow in a certain spot and has scars because of it. But they never explained it in the first game.
They didn't even hint at it in the first game.
No, it was just like it was just a part of him. Yeah. Never hinted at it. So I was like, when that was one of the first things they did with him, I was like, I like it.
Hell yeah.
I really like that they introduced that, explained it right away.
You can almost have played this game first before playing Red Dead.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like, because they do a lot of character development, I think.
Yeah.
Do you like the people in the gang?
So far, yeah.
All of them?
I mean, I'm not that far in the game, so it's like I don't really have any qualms with anyone.
Nice word, qualm.
Yeah, I got words. Got words.
I like what's his name?
Javier.
I like Jose. Javier's cool too, but what's his name?
Lenny.
Yes, I like Lenny.
Is he the cool African American?
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
The one that teaches you to shoot a bow.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. With.
Okay, did you do a mission with him later on in the game?
The only mission I've done with him so far is the bow in the tutorial. I haven't done a mission later with him yet. No. No. Oh, I have. The one where you go to the bar.
Did you go to the bar?
Yes. So, all right.
Dude, that mission was so great.
I was playing it, and my roommate, I was playing on Halloween, and my roommate was sitting next to me just waiting for trick-or-treaters to come, and we're just playing through it. Yep. And we get to the bar, and you're like supposed to go rescue some guy, and you're like, let's go. He's like, let's go to the bar first. We'll have a drink, then we'll go take care of it.
One drink.
And you go, you have a drink. And it's just hard cuts of them just having another drink and another shot and another drink and getting into the fights and having more drinks. And at one point, like, you lose him and you have to find him. So you just gotta run around the barn. It's not the second part yet. It's only the first part where you just gotta go around and find him. Did you go upstairs into the bedroom?
I did. Yep.
Into the couple fucking?
Yep. Get out! What the fuck?
Yeah. I walked back there. Me and my roommate heard it. He's like, "Are you gonna be able to go in that door?" I'm like, "I don't know. Let's find out."
Let's walk in. Out. Yeah, fucking do it.
Some guy fucking a chick. Like, all right. And then you go through more hard cuts of them just drinking and drinking and drinking.
But they do it so perfectly.
Yeah, it was
I hate
very
this
well done.
word.
It was like almost, it was something like out of a movie, you would think, like just the way they
Mhm.
did it. And
I
then
hate saying this, dude, but like even when you're just playing a mission and then going into
Yeah.
something, it happens organically. I fucking hate that word, but like as you're doing something,
does.
just all of a sudden the screen narrows a little
Yep.
bit, goes into a cinematic cutscene. Perfect.
there's one mission I actually did earlier today where it did a hard cut and didn't do that. And it was I'll talk about after the end of this Lenny mission. But then at the end of this Lenny mission, your character gets so drunk, everyone looks like Lenny.
Everybody is Lenny.
And
Yep.
I'm walking around. I didn't realize at first. I'm like, oh, that's Lenny. And I was like, oh no, it's just another African American that looks like him. And then I walked up and I saw a chick with the face of Lenny. I was like, shit,
purple dress.
everyone looks like Lenny. Like, fuck.
Everybody's Lenny. And
Yeah.
then I was like, fuck, I checked everywhere.
Well,
And I was like, fuck it, I'll go back downstairs.
and he's there.
He finally comes up like,
But the
great.
one thing I liked was as you checked them, they turned into whoever they were.
yeah.
So
yep.
it wasn't like you could make the same mistake. But after like the second or third person I checked, me and my roommate just looked at each other and goes, so you think that couple in the bedroom, did you check the couple again after looking for Lenny?
No, I didn't.
They both look like Lenny. It was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude, shit, that's crazy. Did you get the basic edition of the game?
Yes.
Okay.
But they give me a code for the DLC
Yep.
stuff, like the
Cool.
horse and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good.
So that was cool. But like you were saying earlier, how like it kind of transitions like almost seamlessly. I did a mission earlier today where I talked to Javier in the camp, and he was like, "Yeah,
Okay.
someone's caught word of like some hillbillies that like haven't really talked to the outside world. They're kind of loners now, and they're supposed to have a good stash." Did you do that mission?
I believe so. Yeah, I had to. Yeah.
And like
I did.
Javier starts a fire, and then you kill him on and go into the barn.
Yeah.
That was the only mission I've done so far where it was like a hard cut where we're like somewhere else on the map then. And it makes
Yeah, all of a
sense because it
sudden
was
you're-
like you were like a 2 or 3
On the
minute
run.
ride from the camp, which I was okay with.
It does take long to get places
Yes.
just by just galloping.
Which
But the cinematic mode, dude, oh my god.
it's very pretty.
Get on the road, switch
Yeah.
to cinematic mode, get up to speed, and
Just
just
like
watch pretty much. Oh my god.
have you thrown anyone in front of the train yet?
I have not.
All right.
Is it good?
So I tried it once.
I
On
thought you were
how-
trying to be honorable.
I
Is hard
saved
time
it.
bitches?
I saved it. I was just
Okay.
gonna reload it.
Okay.
Well, so this is what happened. So I was getting I was collecting a bounty,
Okay.
and or I was doing something, and someone started running away from me. So I hogtied him, threw him on my horse, took him to the
As
train
you're wont to
tracks,
do.
and threw him down on the train tracks. I was like, I'm just gonna wait for a train to come by. Roommate's there watching, he's cracking up. And we're just kind of standing there, just like waiting, looking back and forth on the train tracks, waiting to see a train come. We're waiting. It's like, and it goes by, 2 minutes go by, there's nothing coming up. All of a sudden, the fucker unties himself and starts running away.
Oh, son of a
We're
bitch.
like, God damn it. So,
Son of a bitch.
pass him back up, tie him up, pull out a bow and arrow, shoot him in the leg. You're not fucking running now. 2 minutes later, unties himself, starts hobbling away. God damn it. So essentially, I hogtied him, put him on my horse, sat on my horse, and just sat there waiting for a train to come. Wasn't coming, so it's like, all right, I'm just going to start going down the train tracks until we find one. Start going down, and after like 5 minutes of searching, finally find one.
Okay.
So I'd take him off, throw him on the train tracks. I don't know if I didn't place him right, or if there's something else you have to do, but the train just kind of like pushed him off the tracks. I don't know if he wasn't just angled right or what, but was not very
I hope that's not what it always is. Was it as
cinematic
gory
as
as
I was
that?
hoping. It was nothing. It just pushed him off the tracks. I don't remember if it killed him or not, but just pushed him off the tracks.
That's what you said, put the dog
So then
down.
what I did Saved it again.
Yeah.
Got another body on the horse.
Yeah.
Ran my horse head on into a train. Horse end goes up. We both all just fly off.
Dude.
And then we get up and I was fine. I think my horse might have been dead. I don't remember.
I can't tell you.
I just loaded it.
Cannot tell you how many fucking times I hit a tree.
Dude.
Like leaving camp or just coming back into camp or just doing a random mission trying to run from the lawman. And I just hit the fucking thing and my heart just fucking comes on top of me. Like I'm almost dead. Like fuck. And like cops come back on me. It's like
that's so did I tell you that the horse kicked my character in the face at one point?
Your character?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Tell me a story.
So I think what happened was I'm trying to remember exactly. I think I was riding my horse down a road and like I hit another guy accidentally head on. And like we both fell off our horse. He died. I got up. Horse was just kind of standing there. And like when a horse is just standing there, you can go up to him, press L2.
Yeah.
And you can like calm,
on PlayStation,
flee, or something else. For a horse that you don't have.
Feed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For a horse that you don't have, there's only like 3 or 4 options.
Yeah. You can like smack it on the ass or pet it.
Yeah. And I was like, well, I'm not going to take this horse because I have my horse right here. So I was like, I'll make it flee. So I'm like kind of like if the head is like 12 o'clock and the tail is 6 o'clock, I was at it's like 7 o'clock, I guess. So kind of off to the left of right behind it.
Okay.
I tell it to flee and my character goes, yeah, like get out of here. And like I slowly start walking up to it. Horse fucking kicks me in the face and runs off. It's like, what the fuck?
You bastard. Get back here and you gotta put him down.
I can't even be mad, honestly. Like, kind of asked for it. But
dude, I told that just little things like that.
Yeah.
Like we're texting earlier about that one little side kind of quest. Not really a quest, but like just this little random person on the side of the road.
Yeah.
He's like, I guess he's like trying to.
He's like ironing his horse or something on the side of the road. Yeah.
Yeah, fixing, doing something to his horse, and all of a sudden, like he screams and he gets kicked in the face and he dies.
Yeah.
The horse fucking kills him. So as I did that, I was like, oh shit, dead body. So I got off and I looted his body, and somebody passing by, I guess, thought I had killed him, and fucking they were a witness, and then I got the lawman on me. I had to escape. I was like, god damn it! All I got was like 68 cents and some horse cakes, or oat cakes or something. I was like, god damn, not worth it. But
yeah,
sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, right before I had that encounter, I had another one where I was riding through, and this guy's on the side of the road, and he calls me over, and he's like, "Yeah, my horse ran away." And like, I hopped off my horse to like talk to him a little bit more. Fucker hops up on my horse.
Yep, me too.
And I just immediately pulled out my gun without even hesitation. I just pulled out my gun, shot him.
Yep.
My
Same
roommate
thing
just
happened
starts
to me.
cracking up. He's like, "He just fucking hopped on your horse." I'm like, "Yeah, and he fucking died because of it."
Yeah, bitch. But
don't take my horse.
Never. I shot that. I had a slug. I put slugs. I only use slugs for my shotgun. Just fucking slug.
You use pump action or double barrel?
Pump action.
Right. Yeah,
I modified the shit out of it. I actually just did a mission last night that got me a lot of money. So I'm just gonna go hog wild.
Is it with John?
Nope.
All right, because I just did the one John mission where you got a lot of money.
No, like this is a lot of money.
All right.
It's with Bill. Fucking hate Bill. I actually don't like Bill.
I don't remember Bill. But
remember Red Dead
Redemption? The Dynamite guy?
Yeah.
And from like the first prologue mission.
Right. Yeah, he's also the guy who shoots you in Red Dead Redemption immediately as soon as you go to Fort Mercer.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. Bill Williamson. Will Williamson. But, I don't like him.
So one other thing I wanted to ask you about, actually.
Go ahead.
In chapter 1, at the end of chapter 1, when you rob the train.
Yes.
You have the option of letting the people live or die, or killing them. What did you do?
I let them live.
You let them live?
I let them live.
I did too.
I told them to get the fuck back on the train and get the hell out of here.
All right.
Now, I let them live. So I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
My question is, have you done the fishing mission yet?
Yep.
did you get the people coming up to you after that mission?
When you're with Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Because I wasn't sure if that was affected. Because after you do it, there's 2 agents, Milton and Ross, that come up to you saying, "Hey, tell us where Dutch is, and you can live. We won't."
Or you won't swing.
When we find you. Yeah.
You won't swing.
I wasn't sure.
Fucking Ross. I was like,
because I guess they said they talked to someone or something. I wasn't sure if that was the people from the train or if that was the person from the barn that I let live. But it might have been the train then, or maybe that just always happens.
I think that's a pretty. I would assume that's a main kind of thing that goes down. So
maybe.
Excuse me.
Maybe that's just an always type thing. But I thought that was pretty cool. Because it says all your actions kind of have an overall effect.
Yeah, because like for
people
example,
live and die.
Yeah, like I helped some girl. I think her horse had fallen on top of her, and she needed to ride back to. Her horse had died and fallen on her, and she needed to ride back to her house or something, her town. So I gave her a ride back, and then that town wasn't. That was the first time I was ever at that town. So I went back to my camp and everything, and then later on in the game, I got a mission to go back to that town, and like that girl was there. And like it was a couple hours later in the game, she was like, "Oh, like you're that guy who helped me out. Like, oh, thank you so much. Like this is my." And then she's just sitting on a bench in like the train station. She like recognizes you. It's like, dude, that small detail is what makes this game like over the top. It's fucking great.
There's one thing that happened today. It blew me and my roommate away when it happened. We were going to collect the bounty. We were trying to find this lady.
Work with the sheriff?
Yeah, just a bounty from the sheriff off the wall. Yeah. We were going to get this one lady. And first of all, I went up to her, and I don't remember what she was exactly wanted for, but she was wanted for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And my character walks up to her, and she's like, whatever your name is, you're going to have to come with me. And the guy she's with is like...
Excuse me?
No, he was like, "I'm gonna let you take care of this," and she's like, "Hell, you aren't!" and just pulls out a knife and fucking stabs him in the throat. And me and my roommate are like, "Fuck!" Like, whoa, we were not ready for that.
And wonder why she's wanted.
All of a sudden, she comes up to me and starts slashing me. I'm like, "No, stop!" And like, I kind of run away for a second to heal. I didn't die, and then she starts running. I was like, "Fuck!" So, like, I start running after her, whistling for my horse, because you can't just automatically call your horse if you're too far away.
Yep.
So I'm just chasing after her for, like, 2 minutes, just constantly calling my horse to make sure it keeps coming. Which, one thing I want to point out, you might have noticed this, because you seem to be noticing these small details. When you press up on the D-pad to whistle for your horse, have you realized the longer you hold it, the longer he whistles?
I did not.
If you just tap it, it's just a quick whistle, and if you hold it, it's a longer whistle.
Oh, does the longer whistle get him from a further distance?
That I had not tested, but I'd be interested to see.
I wouldn't put it past them for this game.
Yeah,
because people are saying that this game they expected this type of gaming to be on next gen.
Yeah,
like it's
like this.
Great.
This has a lot of detail in it, like little things.
I like how you can just even you can fire warning shots. Like you aim down, but if you press up on it'll shoot up in the air and like scare somebody or intimidate or whatever.
Like we saw in the GIF that you sent me, he goes to intimidate, shoots up in the air, and all of a sudden, right next to him, a bird lands.
A bird falls down. Like,
it's like that's intimidating. All right.
Even the character was like surprised. Jesus. But another minor detail. I don't know if you noticed this, but. When you kill somebody.
Hang on. Let me finish this real quick before you.
Yeah.
So I was continuing to chase her.
We just completely deviated.
Yeah, we got derailed. But I threw my lasso at her to catch her because she was wanted alive. And I threw it like in a bunch of trees, and my roommate was like, "There's no way you fucking got her. Like you went through so many trees to get her." And I'm pulling her in, and as I'm walking towards her, I've noticed the lasso went around a tree. And I was literally dragging her around a tree. It was like one of those little things of like the lasso didn't go through the tree. Like it got her.
It ran around it.
And then I ended up walking on the other side and just dragged her around the tree. I was like, that little thing of just seeing something like that. It's like, They don't cut corners like they
literally.
uh-huh.
I like how you can just customize your weapons just like crazy too. I made all my guns like gold and silver, and got all the engravings.
I haven't gone that far yet, but I've looked at the engravings.
Yeah, I got the like. It's kind of the engraving's cool, but like the stock carvings, that's kind of stupid. You'll never see that, even in like first person.
That's one of the reasons I haven't, because I was like, oh, these like all these engravings and like carvings on these guns are cool, but
yeah,
I wouldn't see it
ever.
So.
I mean, you can see. Have you gone first person mode?
Not too much, no.
I guess you would
see it a little bit more. Yes, I remember that from GTA 5. Yeah, it's a little clunky walking around.
Exactly, because it's not like I hit the direction and I'd go like this. Like I hit it and I go like a certain like 10 degrees.
Yeah.
If I hit it back, I'll go back. It's not like I can turn like this.
Yeah.
It's like,
that I do remember. That's one thing that's clunky with it is first person.
If they can fix that, their first person would be top tier. Like especially because you can either just hold the go first person, just have the little dot, or you can actually ADS. You can aim down sight. And with the fucking like pump shotgun, like the pump action shotgun, just blowing people away from like close range is fucking satisfying. That's psychotic to say, but it's just fucking cool. But speaking of which, when you kill somebody and there's a black X on the screen,
yes,
once you loot their body, it turns to a gray X, knowing that body's done. You don't have any more things.
I didn't notice that, but I didn't really look at the X's too much. I don't really loot a whole lot unless there's just one or two people.
Oh, I loot everybody.
Or if like in one of the first missions where you fight the O'Driscoll camp, you kill like 30 some people in there. I was like,
that's a cool mission.
Yeah, it was, but it was like I'm not looting every single body in here. That would take me forever. So I would like run over the body to pick up ammo, but like it'd just be like, nah, I'll loot you. Why not? And like every fifth body I ran over, I would loot.
Some give you good like health tonics and like horse revives.
But it was like I can't spend 10 minutes looting 30 bodies. Like I want to.
I did.
I want to.
But just check that out next time. It's a black X.
Right.
It's grayed out. It's cool. But I'm trying to think of other shit. Just like dude, the scenery.
Well, I know the scenery is beautiful. Game. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know. One thing we talked about through text, like kind of right after I started playing it, was Arthur doesn't have all the guns just shoved up his ass that he can just pull out whenever he wants.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're on your horse and you get like either your pistol or sawed-off shotgun. You get a whip, a knife, or you can change the knife to a light, or you can change the lasso to like a throwing tomahawk, like throwing knives.
I haven't
dynamite.
Used the tomahawk yet.
I haven't either. I want to though.
I'm sure it'd be pretty fucking brutal.
And then you get two like essentially rifles or shotguns or a bow.
Yeah.
That you can
get two.
And you kind of have to like be smart about it. Like, what gun do I want to take? Do I want to take the shotgun or the bow? And
I always take. What do you take?
Usually I take a repeater.
Mm-hmm.
And then depending on what the mission is, either the bow or the pump action.
Okay.
Because like
I always.
The mission I did to get the pump action, where I went to the hillbilly farm where they're like loners. I took a bow because I was like, might have to be a little bit stealthy. And like the first 3 or 4 people I killed after he started the distraction, I killed with the bow, and no one was shooting at me until I rounded the corner. So like I shot one guy, and the other 2 guys didn't turn to me. They kept shooting at Javier. Like they knew I was somewhere, but they didn't know where.
You're stealthy.
So it was like worked out. But like when I did the
pros cons
train heist with John, it was like take a shotgun. It's gonna be close quarters most likely. I'll just take a shotgun just in case. Didn't end up using it, I don't think, but took it just in case I wanted it.
Did you do the mission for Micah yet? Where he's kind of separated from the group?
Is that the one you have to ride a bit to get to?
Yes.
I have not. It's available. I have not done it yet, though.
I don't want to ruin it then.
All right. Thank you.
But, I always go with either my volcanic pistol or the sawed-off shotgun and a long rifle.
Is
I got
Volcanic
a,
Pistol the DLC? The DLC.
Oh, I mean,
weapon?
you can get it, but I just got it for free. I
Where-
got the special edition.
Oh, okay.
So
So
it's just,
I think it
mean,
said I
you
still
can
had
get
like
this.
DLC weapons to get, but I don't know
Maybe.
when they will appear. Because I thought it said
You
that,
just go to the gunsmith and
and it will
sort
just
through
be
the pack.
0.
It'll just be $0. Yeah. So I got the volcanic pistol, the pump action shotgun, and one other gun. Fuck, what was it? One of the rifles, I think. But I got them all for free. And it just, I mean, you can get them, but they're like $150 or
Yeah.
so. But I mean, 150, you get, like, as I said, you loot someone, you get like 13 cents or
Yeah.
60 cents, you know? So $120 is a lot.
Yeah.
So I just started out and got them fast. But
Yeah.
what was I going to say? Completely switching gears with like the weapons. What do you think about the stamina and your cores for you and your horse and Deadeye?
So I feel like I don't fully understand it still.
Okay. What don't you understand about it?
So like,
I don't get
so like,
the core concept.
so like, I know you have the core, and then you have the bar around the core.
Yeah.
So like, after you deplete the bar, does the core go down a little bit, or does it completely deplete the core then until like you let it rest, so that way the rest of the bar fills up, and then you only have that core again? Like, that's what I don't.
I think just over time the core depletes, as well as you maxing it out and draining your bar. So both of them
Slowly
attribute to that?
deplete.
Yeah. So like, if
Okay.
I mean, if you even just ride your horse, just hold X and
Yeah.
get up to speed and gallop. You're not using your bar too much, but like you can still.
But
his
it's-
shit'll go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially if your horse is dirty,
Yes, I
Like
do
it-
know that.
it comes up like its health core will go down if it's dirty.
Yeah. Which I'm
And-
trying to get into the habit of every time I get off the horse, like feed it a couple crackers and give it a good
Yeah.
brushing.
Yeah. Because dude, the oat cakes or whatever, like the oatmeal, whatever, that's good shit for them. It fills like half the core up, and you can get packs of like 6 if you loot somebody. But
Alright.
yeah, dude, I think it's pretty cool because it's a new little dynamic that I haven't really had to deal with because I didn't play Fallout 4 on survival.
Yeah.
So
Which I would suggest
or a game
after
like that.
after Red Dead, if you want to play through something, playing through survival would probably give you a whole new experience in Fallout.
Probably, but I'm
Because it
about to
just
get that
requires.
experience on the
Well, yeah.
14th.
But I'm just saying, like, after Red Dead, if you do get burnout on that, you
Yeah.
know, hop
Yep.
in Fallout survival for a bit, because it's like you have to be a lot more tactical with things and stuff like that.
Get over encumbered a lot faster and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
But-
I do think it's kind of cool too. Like when your health bar or you need Deadeye and your health is good, you can like smoke a cigar that'll lower your health but raise your Deadeye.
Is that
It's
what
like,
cigars do? I know I'm full on cigars right now on my
Yeah,
inventory, but I
cigars-
didn't know what they did.
they increase your Deadeye somehow, whatever. But it also lowers your health core, which But I've taken some golden tonics that just fucking lock your core.
Do
It
they?
just-
For like a certain
yeah.
amount of time.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 minutes just lock. Like stamina, you can just sprint forever until
Nice.
the core runs out. Like you can take cocaine gum, like you can chew cocaine gum,
Nice.
and your stamina is just fucking through the roof.
Nice.
So, dude, this game is next level. Beautiful. Like, do you like Arthur as a
I'm
character?
liking him so far.
I heard a lot of people don't like Arthur.
I'm liking him so far, but like I said, I'm also relatively early in the game.
But I feel
So
like
it's
you can make that decision pretty early in the game if you like the character or not.
I mean, he's kind of fun, like
I
a
like him.
funny asshole at times,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, he's also seems to be loyal.
He's Dutch's right hand man.
Yeah, because like you like I said earlier, like at the end of the fishing mission, when the agents come up to him, they essentially say, "Hey, tell us where he is, and we won't kill you."
pretty much.
And he goes back and tells Dutch that, and he's like, "Well, what'd you tell him?" He's like, "Very
What do
funny.
you think?
Like, you think I would have really give you up? Like, come on, man."
yeah, exactly.
So
He's apparently, I don't know if you got to this part yet, but Dutch refers to him as like more than a son to him.
don't know if I've gotten to that yet.
I mean, you can pretty much
But,
see that though.
yeah.
He favors Arthur more
Like
than anybody.
I know it. I've gotten to a point where it has explained. I think it was actually when the agents are talking about him that like, or when they first pull up before they actually confront him, they're like, he was 8 years old when Dutch talked to him and got him into the gang or something.
He's real young. He's something like that. Yeah, but he's pretty much Dutch's fucking son. So, but I like him as a character. Everybody's saying he's like, they can't like relate to him or anything. I was like, dude, how the fuck can you relate to any main character? I can't relate to this.
How can you relate to any character in this game when it takes place 130 years ago?
How could you relate to anybody in like GTA 5? Trevor's a fucking psychotic drug addict and Michael's a fucking old. How do you relate to anybody? I don't know. But I think I might like him most out of everybody except John.
Is that because you like John from the first game?
Yeah. But I'll see how.
Yeah, I mean,
as the game moves on.
I'm interested to see. Ultimately, obviously, going to avoid all spoilers. But how this game ends, because it's one of those things where.
Yeah, I was just about to get to this.
The way Red Dead 1 ends, I won't say it because it just seems to be one of those games that no one ever wants to spoil the ending of. It's just always go play it. You both know how it ends. And it's like, I'm wondering if the ending is going to be kind of similar to that.
Because do I even want to say anything?
I don't know.
Okay, people who play Red Dead Redemption know that Arthur Morgan's not in that game. Right? John Marston's not looking for him.
That's something I was kind of curious about because I couldn't remember who exactly you hunt down in the first game. Because
Bill Williamson.
For those who have not played the first game, the premise of the first game is you were John hunting down people from this gang.
From your old game.
To get your freedom, essentially. Like the government comes up to you and says, hey, we won't put you in jail or something if you help us hunt down your old gang. That's the premise of the first game. I couldn't remember, honestly, if Arthur was part of that gang. I mean,
Arthur's not referenced at all in the first game. He hunts down 3 people. John Marston in Red Dead 1. He hunts down 3.
Bill,
Javier, and Dutch. That's it. Arthur's name was I don't think Arthur's name was ever even mentioned. So I don't know if like.
But that could also be one of those names that was mentioned in passing and you just didn't realize it because
it meant nothing to you at that point.
It meant nothing to you at that point.
Exactly.
I'd be curious.
I don't know.
I'd be curious to. I'm probably going to pick up my PlayStation 3 from my parents in the next couple weeks after I beat Red Dead 2.
Hell yeah.
Play through Red Dead 1 again and be like, just see what little things they took from Red Dead 1 to put in Red Dead 2.
Yeah. Dude, I even like the other day, as you mentioned, the fishing mission, I just went and fished at my camp.
Yeah, that's what I've heard people do. They just go fish and hunt.
I hunt too. I bring back food. Okay. I do not donate to my camp.
I do.
Every mission, they get a fucking cut. Why do I have to give them any more?
I donate here and there.
I do not. But I do go hunting and I keep bringing in food.
So you're doing something.
Turkey and everything. Yeah. I keep bringing them food. So, and that's just like the payoff of being able to go out and just hunt. And hey, did I get a good kill? And I got a shit pelt, or I got a good pelt. Throw it in, hanging like turkeys and pheasants on the side of your horse.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I will say the one little thing I was a little disappointed in because they seem to put a lot of attention into small detail in this game. There's one thing I noticed they don't put attention to, and it's when you are putting something on the back of your horse, the ropes just magically appear to tie it down.
Yep, that's true. When you're rolling up I do like how they like when you skin an animal though. He actually gets in there.
Skins quick.
But he folds it, cuts it, folds it, and then rolls it up and puts it on there. Yeah.
Cool. I will say one of my biggest gripes about this game, which is I guess they're trying to keep it realistic, so I can't be too mad about it. Is like I did one of the missions for John of like getting a bunch of gas or oil or something, and like you have to park it behind a barn.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about now.
Yep. I know exactly what mission you're talking about.
I finished it. My horse is on the other side of the fucking county. I'm like,
Yep.
fuck. Like,
Yeah.
obviously they can't magically teleport the horse there because it's like, well, that's not fucking real. You just drove a mile away without your horse.
I was pissed about that. Yeah.
So it's like I just ended up running along the road for like 5 minutes until I found someone on a horse, fucking shot him, jumped on his horse, and just ran off.
Oh my god. Yep. I think I went back to my camp because it was relatively close. I borrowed one of the horses there, then went back. So I got a thoroughbred, man. I got a thoroughbred horse. That thing's fast.
Nice.
Dude, even you can customize your horse. My horse has a white mohawk for its mane.
I did see you customize that.
Tail.
Can you customize like the normal, like the actual color of the horse too?
I don't think so. I think
I kind of wish that the horse coat that I had was not like the white gray.
Gotcha.
Like I could customize that a little bit more, but
dude, my horse is like black with like lighter colored spots.
Yeah,
it's pretty sweet. And you can get the saddles all.
Yeah, you can completely customize
the leather.
Those,
oh my god!
The tail, the mane,
the length of it. That's pretty fun.
What was it? There's something else I was gonna bring up.
There's so much to bring up.
I should have made a fucking list.
I was like at work and I was like about to leave and I was like, well, I got some time. Should I jot some things down? I was like, no, dude, they'll fucking come to me. And now I forget.
Yeah.
It's like in class. I'll remember this. Come time to test.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's something I could easily. Oh, so at one point I was riding along the trail and I think I was going to collect more bounties and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this wagon with this guy in a cage on the back being driven by 2 guys. And all I hear from the guy is like, help me, like, you know, I shouldn't be in here. Like I pull up along it and, you know, I greet the guys. I'm like, hey, how are you? And hop off my horse. And then like the guys, like I kind of stood in front in their way of them proceeded. And all I see like antagonize or defuse. Yeah. As I go to hit defuse, they start shooting at me. So I fucking pulled out my gun, killed them both. Unfortunately, I couldn't figure out how to free the guy from the cage.
Just shoot the lock.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I just left him there.
You just sit there and die.
I was like, oh. See ya. Just drove right away. I was like, I didn't know what to do.
You. Peace. I think there was one mission.
It's good to know that you can shoot off locks.
Yeah, I think there's one mission or something else that you had to shoot a lock off. So I think that's why I remembered that. But I don't know. Did you hunt any legendary animals yet?
Not yet. I ran into a legendary bear when I was doing a hunting mission with someone, I think.
With Hosea?
Yeah. But I chose not to continue to hunt him because I was like, I don't trust my weapons right now.
I tried to hunt him. I died.
I was going to say.
Very quickly.
I felt like I would get fucked up pretty quickly.
I shot him like 4 times with the shotgun, and he jumped on top of me and clawed me to death.
I won't
no
lie.
Fucking chance.
I really thought that was going to be a Bigfoot at first when they were like mentioning it. I was like,
that'd be sweet. You never know.
That's Bigfoot.
You never know yet.
I will say I'm trying to avoid anything Red Dead on Reddit though.
The only thing I do like stop and watch are the GIFs, like of people shooting out birds accidentally from the sky or stuff like that. But yeah, dude.
See, that's the thing. Like I've been texting my one friend. She doesn't have Red Dead, but she's a gamer and she's like been seeing the GIFs and she's like, it's fucking awesome. She's like, I want to get it, but like I need to save money. And I'm like, I'm avoiding everything on Reddit because if I saw the horse kick your guy in the face in a GIF on Reddit, I wouldn't have been as amused as I was when I first had it happen.
Exactly.
Like when it happened to me the first time, I didn't know it was a thing. I just started fucking cracking up.
Yeah. Like you can kick off as well as your horse can kick you.
Like there's so many little things. Yeah.
It's like Road Rash, but in the 1890s. Such a beautiful game. I give it I agree with IGN's review of a 10 out of 10. It's fucking great.
Yeah, there's very little things in it right now that are like I have a gripe with.
I have seen actually a GIF today. Somebody was like riding along the train tracks and just a section of the track is missing and they just fell through, glitched out. I was like, well, that's not fucking good. But
Yeah,
I
but
don't
I
know,
mean,
yeah.
I feel like the game was probably tested and played enough that it's probably just a small percent chance of actually happening.
Yeah, maybe. But also, like, I mentioned I played last night. I played for like 45 minutes, and this is just not the game to only play for 45 minutes at a
No.
time. Like, do a mission, go to bed. Do a mission, go to bed. You got to like play like chunks. This game has to be
Yeah.
played in like 3-hour periods to just
Yeah,
get immersed in it. You know?
Like I said, I can easily get lost in this map. Like, the map is huge too, and it's just like
Yeah.
I scrolled from one end of the map to the other, and obviously I don't have it all like
Dude, I don't even have a third of it unlocked yet. Not even a quarter.
not necessarily unlocked because you can go anywhere you want, but it's like you don't have the map. You
Just
can't see the entire
uncovered.
map until you've been there, which makes
Still
sense.
covered in
Yeah,
cloud
it's
or-
undiscovered.
yeah, it's still
I guess you
blocked
could
out.
say.
Yeah. And yeah, if you want
But
to, you
it's
can
like-
just fucking ride.
When you are at like the bottom right and then go to the top left, like there's only like a small section of the map that you can see from the bottom right part. And it's like just like be like, you're also not driving a car that can go 200 miles per hour. You're riding a horse that can go 30, maybe.
30 maybe.
And can't do it the entire time unless
You
you're
can-
feeding it
I'm-
constantly.
That's true. I'm thinking maybe you could grab a train at some point, back and forth, or like a carriage like you did last time.
Well, I know. So I finally found out today how to pay off the bounty that's on my head.
Fuck that. I don't pay bounties.
Um,
My money. And I need it now.
but at the train stations, you can buy tickets for the train.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That makes
So
sense.
you can take trains along. So I would assume that's like a form of quote unquote fast travel. Obviously,
it'll be
you still
cinematic
need
as
to
shit.
get to that point to do it, but there's that. So
Hell yeah. Maybe another stagecoach type thing.
maybe, yeah.
Which I like that in the first game too. Like, you grab a stagecoach, like, oh, I'm gonna take a little nap real quick. Cool. No one's ever said that for a fast travel. Like, just
Yeah.
fucking pulled up. You know, that makes sense. So I blacked out and then came back.
Yeah.
But I just give it 2 thumbs way up.
Yeah. It's
Beautiful,
I'm
beautiful
having a
game.
blast. It's one like even my roommate when he was first watching me, he's like, this game is amazing. And then like the one day I came home from work and he was like, yeah, by the way, I took your Red Dead disc and put it in my PlayStation upstairs. Like, I'm installing it right now. And I'm like, I don't blame you.
Whatever.
He's
You
like,
do
this
you,
game
boo-boo.
is so beautiful. I'm like, yeah.
You're welcome.
So
But hell yeah. Anyway,
it's a fucking blast.
it's a 10. It's a 10.
I'm still curious to see what they do with online, but
Yeah.
we'll come to that when they
We'll
release
cross that bridge when
online.
it comes. I don't know if it's never, it's not, I don't think it's gonna touch GTA, but
No, we've talked about, it, but I'm still curious to see what it will be like.
we'll see. We'll see what they do.
So
Horse racing, stuff like that. Stagecoach racing, fishing competitions,
hunting
don't know.
competitions.
hunting. Get the best kill or something. Yeah. I don't know.
I think it will also be
We'll
cool
see.
to just like I bet there will be some form of like PvP like bounty competition where like one player gets
Oh,
it's
yeah, yeah.
essentially like hide and go seek almost where it's like one
Almost like cop
person's
and robber.
wanted and the other people all have to find him or something.
Cops and robbers, yeah. Or just like
Have
I mean,
a
I can even see a
area.
team deathmatch. Your gang versus the O'Driscolls, like,
Yeah.
which is other people online, or vice versa, stuff like that. That'd be fucking cool.
Yeah.
I would do that all day.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, but all right. So
I think-
speaking of online, you see stuff about Fallout beta being hacked already.
I have
Like
not
crazy?
heard about it being hacked. No.
So
Go on.
I read this on IGN that Fallout 76, Bethesda is aware and investigating a potential huge hacking vulnerability. If this is as bad as reports make it seem, the implications could be severe. But apparently, like, there's people are already putting mods on of course for PC that you can lockpick easier. You can increase your health and what else does it say? Let me just read the article. A thread on Fallout subreddit reports that Fallout 76 is basically as easy to mod as Fallout 4, and that the servers don't actually check to verify if client-side files have been modified. That means modders could convert existing Fallout 4 mods to work with Fallout 76, and then play them online without issue, or make entirely new ones that offer an unfair advantage.
Well,
I mean, could you imagine playing online, like, and someone like hack their health and like they're fucking overpowered already? Like,
yeah, that would suck.
I don't know. Apparently, this game. I mean, okay, it's still in beta. I understand that, but people are just like kind of ripping it apart.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I knew right once they kind of announced it was going to be online, it was like, well, I'm gonna wait and see before I.
Just gonna say, I'm gonna wait probably.
So, yeah, it's definitely gonna be a wait and see because there's so many games coming out that I want to get. It's just like, gonna wait.
Yeah, I was talking to Ashley's brother, and he was just like, you know, he's a pretty big Fallout fan. He's just like, dude, this is fucking trash compared to like even 4. It's trash. I was like, damn, that's not good. I don't want to hear that like a week before the game is about to fucking come out, you know. But I don't know, dude. I kind of want to get it, but because I have a $10 off coupon on my Game Power rewards from GameStop
for Fallout 76 or for anything.
For anything before the 17th of November. And I was like, fucking perfect. I can get this Fallout 76, $10 off. I'm like,
worth it though.
I wonder if I can use that $10 toward a pre-order and pre-order Smash.
Try it.
I can try it. I can always try.
Definitely know if you don't try.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, I'm hearing mixed fucking reviews on Fallout. Like, it's not mixed as in like, oh, it's great, oh, it's bad. I'm hearing mixed as in it's meh or it's complete shit. So it's more toward the negative, which I don't know how I feel about that, because dude, the Fallout game, what I like most, even just about Fallout 4, like I played Fallout 3 back in the day, which is good. I actually never played Vegas, which I have to. But just the thing in Fallout 4 that I like so much is just not doing any missions whatsoever and finding an old fucking broken down shack and going inside and finding the terminal.
Some
like
backstory of some little thing that happened there.
Terminal. Open up the fucking hatch in the floor. What? There's a hatch in this floor? Open it up. There's a fucking cave or something underneath that. Like, that's the best part about that game.
Did you ever find the cave in Fallout 4 that led to a guy that made his own mini nukes?
No.
There's a guy. I don't remember where it was. It was in a cabin campground, I think, or by a cabin campground by like just north of the Glowing Sea. There was like a water treatment plant.
Okay.
I think it was somewhere around there. There was a house you could go into, and in the basement, it led to a door where a guy, like the lore essentially said, he made his own mini nukes. Essentially. See, like I played that game for maybe 100 hours plus, and never found it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I probably still won't find it. Even if I go look for it, I'll probably get lost.
Yeah, I would have to like search the area to be like, oh, here it is, and point you to it.
That was the best part about that game, is not having some random fucking chud come up next to you and just blow your fucking head off with a shotgun as you're trying to like navigate and just explore. It's, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a wait and see.
Something else. Did you ever go to the Polymer Labs in Fallout 4?
Polymer Labs?
Yeah.
That sounds.
It was really by.
Excuse me. Really familiar.
It was by the Institute. And like when you went in, like you got locked in there essentially, and you had to like make a certain concoction to get out.
Nope.
But like you're reading through the terminals, and like it's like so and so like accidentally spilled coffee on me. That fucking bitch, she does again. I'm stabbing this pencil into her neck. It's like, holy shit! Like someone has anger issues.
Maybe I did know that.
I mean, it was screenshot and put a lot on Reddit.
Maybe, but dude, that was the best part about that. I don't want to fucking go into a server with 25 people that I have no idea who they are, unless like you're playing or something. But like still, being there with other random 20 people, but like you don't know what they want to do. They can just fuck with you for 2 hours when I just want to fucking, or they can explore too. You never know. I guess it would depend on the server you're on.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see if the map is big enough that you don't necessarily need to stumble upon something. I heard there's no NPCs at all.
Yeah, that's a little
Just
weird.
some super mutants and some robots and shit. Of course, bloat flies. Fuck that.
Fucking bloat flies, man.
I heard the bases are very small. Like they max you out like quick. I don't know if it gets bigger over when you level up or what, but
Well, I'm not too fond of hearing that.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. We'll see. Again, it comes out in 9 days. The
Yeah.
14th of November. So we shall see how it turns out. Anywho, I'm gonna stick with the games.
Sure, why not?
So I mean, this is just really
else?
quick. I know how people feel about this game. I like it. I enjoy it. But No Man's Sky, after Next update came out, they just came out with another one this week. I forget exactly what it's called. Let me look it up really quick. But
The Abyss.
The Abyss, yes. It adds pretty much all underwater play. You get a new submarine.
That's interesting.
The flora and fauna are like newly updated, and like there's creatures down there that adds to the more creepy aspect of the exploration in No Man's Sky. So I know how people feel about the game, but I am actually excited to get back into it, play Next, and play the Abyss updates once I'm done and thoroughly burned out from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah. If
I'm
that
just-
ever
dude,
happens.
That's true. That is also true. I'm going to end up loving the fucking online and just never being off of it. But I still got some Super Mario Party to play and some Crash. I got to beat Crash. So,
Gotta be Crash.
God, there's so many. I'm getting backlogged like you. But
Yeah.
I just want to. Yeah, it happens. That's a good thing, though, right? It's better than
Yes.
not having anything to play.
I guess, yeah. It's
Yeah, I guess.
like when a girl has 13,000 shoes in her closet and she says she has no shoes to wear with that
I have
outfit.
nothing to wear.
I look at my
Yep.
Steam library and go, I have nothing to play.
Gamers be like, got nothing to play.
I will say, that just happened. I'll throw it out there in case anyone is listening hasn't taken advantage of it yet on PC. Blizzard is gifting the base game of Destiny 2 people for free.
Gifting it? Just
Yeah,
giving
the
Destiny
base
2
game
away?
of Destiny 2 is free until like November 18th or something on PC at
Well,
least.
Damn.
So me and my buddies now have something to at least dabble in for a little bit while we wait for another sale or release to come out. Because we were in a case where it's like we don't know what to play. We look at this top 10 four-player co-op story-based games, and
Played them all.
90% of them are things we've already played or tried. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, never touched Destiny. It's free.
First
Might as well at least
world
pick it up.
problems.
It's free.
Yeah.
Pick it up. We can at least dabble in it for a night or two, see how we feel.
I mean, if it's free and you don't fucking like it,
Exactly.
uninstall.
Exactly. That was the thing. Like, my buddy texted me, my other buddy, and it was like, one of them just goes, Jesus Christ, it's fucking 80 gigs. Like, it's like, going through my Steam list. All right, what can I delete? Like, what
Delete.
don't I need on my hard drive? GTA 5, get that out of here. That's 60 gigs right there.
Yep.
Now,
GTA 5, goddamn. That game's still fucking pulling money. But yeah,
it is.
I am excited to play new games.
Aren't we all?
Yes. Okay, so now we got the video game talk out of the way for now.
For now.
You saw what happened with Walking Dead?
About Andrew Lincoln.
Andy Link.
So, apparently he's not done on Walking Dead.
Oh, Carl.
Apparently he
Done.
has,
Wait, no, Dad.
what, 3
3
feature-length films. They're going to apparently take place right after where the season or the show left off with him, from what I read.
So you're not going to do
So-
single episodes. You're going to do like a.
I guess he
2 hour
didn't
movies.
die. I haven't watched it yet. My guess is he hasn't died yet.
I hear he doesn't die. I haven't
So-
watched it since like fucking season 4 or 3. But that's fucking dumb, dude. How long are you horse for Walking Dead? AMC will never let this show die. No pun intended.
I mean, even in the graphic novels, it says the ongoing horror survival or whatever. So,
Yeah. I mean, I'm not looking forward to Walking Dead season 42. You know, like
no?
I was burned out after fucking season 3. So I don't know. We'll see.
It'll be interesting to see where they take it.
It'll
but-
definitely be one of those movies that I will not go to theater to see.
One thing I do want to bring up about Walking Dead is they're coming out
Yep.
with actually a game,
Another one?
like a first-person shooter type game,
And
like it's kind of flown under the radar a little bit. Where like, here it is. I just found out on a Reddit post on our games where it's like Overkill's The Walking Dead comes out tomorrow. No buzz, no attention. Is it DOA? Which I'm guessing is Dead or Alive.
Dead on Arrival.
Dead on Arrival, or that.
Yeah.
But he's like, I'm looking at releases for this month and surprised to see this game coming out with. I haven't seen really any
No
marketing or
press.
anything
Yeah.
on it at all. And they're like,
This month? November?
I think it comes out like, I think it might have came out actually.
Shit.
I think it came out like this week or last
Oh.
week. Let me see.
Look it up.
Look it up.
We can figure it
Figured it.
out. Figure it out. Come on, girl.
It comes
That's
out
true.
November 6th. So at the time of this
Tomorrow.
recording, tomorrow.
Yeah.
And there's been no marketing or anything. And
Oh, fuck.
everyone I've seen talking about watch a review on beta gameplay, it just looked bad. Horrendous AI, bloated objectives, unsatisfying gameplay, no hook to the story. The reviewer had 150 hours in Payday 2 and plenty more in Left 4 Dead 2 and couldn't recommend enough that people don't buy it. Me and my buddy got in the
That doesn't
beta. We
bode
didn't
well.
even finish a level. It was just boring, uninspired wave shooter after bad gunplay. And it's just like, I remember when this game was first kind of announced, and it was like, oh, this game looks like it could be cool. And it just sounds like it's
Nope.
no,
It does sound DOA. Dead on
Yeah.
fucking Arrival tomorrow.
Which is
Didn't hear
quite-
anything about it.
a sad thing because it seemed
Yeah.
like I could have had a lot of potential.
Hell yeah.
But
Well,
such is
Whatever.
life.
such is fucking life. Dude, I'm actually, the more I'm looking at like this, just the No Man's Sky Abyss thingy, looks
Yeah?
fucking awesome. It reminds me of Bioshock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like you can build bases underwater and like just being in the base and looking out in the water. It just reminds me of Bioshock so bad. But anyway, I digress from that. So you mentioned something else about some Smash characters. Did
Oh,
you
apparently
touch
they
upon that?
announced another Smash character, which is the Piranha Plant.
the Piranha Plant?
Which a lot of people were thinking the developers just kind of did that as a fuck you for everyone winning Waluigi and
Waluigi?
giving us the Piranha Plant instead.
Oh, you want him? Here's literally nothing you wanted.
Yeah.
Boom. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
all people have been asking for is
Waluigi. Why though? I
Waluigi.
mean, he's just another punch and kick character. There's
he
no
is,
different
but I
dynamic
think
to him.
it's just like there's been so many memes about him now and stuff that it's just become a internet sensation that people want him.
So he's gonna fucking. Of course,
Um,
he's gonna be in the game. Everybody knows he's gonna be in the game. They're gonna put him in there last minute. I bet you he'll be in the
Probably.
game.
Although one thing I did hear about, I don't remember where I saw it. I think I saw it somewhere on Reddit. But apparently the Smash crew isn't gonna like start even working on DLC until after it's released.
Good. I mean, they shouldn't.
So
Why
like I
would
guess
you-
they're just doing constant polishing touches, but they can't be doing that many more polishing touches at this point.
Comes out next month.
So I mean,
Woo.
there could be day one patches and stuff, but
Yeah, you never know. We shall
And
see.
I've seen people complain about day one patches, but that's just
Mm.
something that has never really bothered me.
No, dude. If they're trying to fix it
Because, like-
immediately, good.
Well, and that's the thing. I remember, I don't remember
Fucking
what game it
fix it.
was. Some game had a day one patch that people got pissy about on Reddit. I remember responding to a comment. I'm like, dude, like they ship like millions of discs. Like if they're doing a day one patch, it's because they shipped all those discs, and they're like, oh, we found a way to fix this bug or something. Like,
Done deal.
yeah, like I
They're
don't mind if I have
improving
to
on it.
wait an extra hour or two for it to patch if it means they found a game breaking bug to fix. So,
Sorry.
now you're good.
Yeah. No, it's fucking. They're planning on doing it better, making it better.
So,
As well. There's a dog outside.
I'm just scrolling through my Reddit upvoted stuff to see what I've come across. Did you hear how much Red Dead 2 made in its first 3 days?
725 million.
Yep. The only other game to beat it was GTA 5, which grossed 1 billion in the same time period.
That's fucking good. I mean, Rockstar is on point with their games. I cannot
honestly,
imagine
like,
a next gen fucking game from them.
I think one of the reasons Red Dead 2 did so well is because of how good Red Dead 1 was. Like, so many people just loved Red Dead 1, whereas, like, Red Dead 2, yeah.
Done deal.
Like, we trust Rockstar enough that we will not necessarily have to wait for reviews to go out and buy it.
GTA 5 made billion. That was it 3 days?
3 days. The first 3 days of worldwide retail sale.
Oh my god. Could you imagine?
Well, hang on. Let's
GTA 5 made over $6 billion though.
Let's
6 billion.
Do some math.
Oh, Matt, by the way, I have a question to ask you.
Okay.
That I can't end the podcast without asking you.
Okay.
Remind me.
Wait, did I say 1 billion?
Yeah.
So GTA sold roughly 166,666,667 copies in the first 3 days.
Times that by $65 ish.
Well, I divided a million by $60. That's how I got that.
$1 billion by $60.
Yes.
Yeah. Holy shit.
So that means GTA or Red Dead sold 12,083,333. But GTA or Red Dead also had the $70, $80 editions, also special editions. I don't know if GTA had that. I don't remember.
I'm sure they had a special edition or ultimate edition or something.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Collector's edition, probably. Yeah. I don't think that is special or ultimate.
That's still a hefty price.
Yeah. Huh. Craziness, man.
Although, I saw that sat on a tweet from someone.
Yeah.
To which the guy then also added on to the tweet. Fun fact: if you add the PC sales for Red Dead 2 to the total above, you get 725 million. Because it's not out for PC yet.
Because it's not out yet.
But they're hinting at it more and more that, it's going to be coming to PC. I think at this point it would only be stupid to not release it on PC.
Dude, they'll make another fucking 500 million.
That's what I mean. Like, at this point, it would probably be worth the effort to port it over and then pop it on Steam and make a couple hundred million more.
Exactly. I'm sure not many PC gamers are clamoring to go buy a PS4 and Xbox just for this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if it did come out, would you get it for PC too?
If my buddies would, yeah. Just for the online.
You bought it twice.
Here's another fun fact about this whole GTA Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 was released on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's the best opening weekend of all time. GTA first 3 days were Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, not the weekend. And it sold more.
Huh. It's crazy.
So
if you want a game, you're gonna go grab it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But both. I played GTA 5 too when it was out first, but I played Red Dead like crazy too. So
yeah.
But anywho,
do
you have anything else, Matthew?
Not really.
Well, I do.
Okay.
Good question.
Okay. Should I be nervous of this question?
Nope.
Okay.
Get married. Would you want to be a groomsman at my wedding?
Fuck yeah, dude. Not really a question. Come on.
He said, fuck yeah, dude.
I feel like I shouldn't even have to answer that. question.
Hell yeah. We're set. Got the whole groomsmen party. You're the last person I asked because I wanted to do it
Oh,
last
what a
week.
guy.
I want to do it last week when we
yeah.
recorded the podcast, but
And technical
kind of things
difficulties.
fell through. But I wanted to do it on the podcast.
Oh, what a guy.
Oh yeah. We're
What a
set.
guy.
We're set. I'm gonna get a group text message going.
All right.
We're gonna figure some shit out because
Figured.
literally everybody besides me is back. So as
Figured
you know, we'll figure it out. Let's put ourselves out. But I think that's a good play. Let's end it on a high note.
Yeah, why
That's
not?
good.
Let's do it.
That's good.
End it there.
Anyway, as Fragment 30, Guy Party Podcast, we'll catch you maybe next week.
Maybe.
Give or take.
Bye.
Peace.